practice today that we will do together is Capacitar Chakra Tai Chi. It's based on the energy chakras in our body, and what we'll do, it'll last roughly about 20 minutes, and it's a great way for us to connect with ourselves and engage with our own gifts and talents, and then offer them back into the world. So each movement that I do will be on the left for ourselves and in the right for the world. So just taking time to get settled and feeling your feet on the earth, thumbs to your heart, just gently settling, becoming still, connecting with the earth, and connecting with that sacred space that we have deep within each of our souls. And then to begin, we start with the earth and the earth energy, and the colour is red. And we rock, gently bringing the earth energy to fill us, and thinking about the gifts of the earth of being grounded and nourished and stable, and filling ourselves with red light. And reflecting today on how you've connected with nature, of the sights or smells, something in particular that you've connected with. So bringing the earth gifts into your being of groundedness, being nurtured and stable. And then one more time for the earth. And then we rest at the earth centre in the colour red. And then we move to the centre of water and the colours orange. And for ourselves, we turn to the left and we shower ourselves with orange mist or light. And we connect with the gifts of creativity and flexibility. And we think about our life and how it flows like a river, going over and under and around obstacles. So filling yourself with an orange light or mist and connecting with the gifts of creativity and flexibility, and thinking about how you've been creative or flexible in your day. And then one more time for ourselves. And then we turn and we send orange light into our world. We think about water and the power of water. We think about the places in our world that have too much water and floods and too little and drought. And we send orange light. And we think about sending creativity and flexibility to people in our world who face obstacles that seem too big. And we send water to go around, above and below, just like a river. So sending orange light or mist into our world. And then one more time for our world. And then we rest in the centre of water and the colour orange. And then we move to the centre of fire and the colours yellow. And to the left for ourselves, we connect with the sun and the energy and the light and the power of the sun. And we fill ourselves with positive energy and the colour yellow. And we think about the gift of our own power and how we've used that power today. Perhaps to empower others. So filling ourselves with yellow light, the energy from the sun, and with positive energy. And then one more time for ourselves. And we turn and we open our palms, connecting with the sun, and we send yellow light into our world. We send positive energy to the places and people who feel their life is negative, with no positive energy, and we send yellow light to those people and those places. We send light energy into our community and into the world. So sending positivity and power and yellow light. And then one more time for our world and each other. And then we rest in the centre of fire and the colour yellow. And then we move to our heart centre, the centre of air, the colours rose gold for compassion and green for healing. And for ourselves, we'll let go. We let go and we fill ourselves with loving kindness and compassion. And we let go of the things that are negative, the things that bring us down, emotions like anger or frustration or guilt. Just let them go and fill yourself with rose gold and love and compassion for you. And then connecting with the colour green, green for healing, and healing of wounds of the past or present, to be transformed into wisdom. To letting go and filling ourselves with love, compassion and healing. And then one more time for ourselves. And we turn and we send our heart gifts into the world. We send love to people in our places, our communities, our world who feel that they are unloved. We send love and healing to the homeless, to the sick, to the hungry. We send rose gold for compassion and green for healing. So we send our heart gifts into the world. And then one more time for our world. And we rest in the centre of air and our heart. And then we move to the centre of sound, and the colour is sky blue. And for ourselves, we brush past our ears for gracious communication, the gift of listening and speaking. And we reflect today on the conversations that we've had, the words that we've used. Have we truly listened to ourselves and to others? So filling ourselves with sky blue light for gracious communication. And then one more time for ourselves. And then we send sky blue light into our world. And we connect with storytellers, with music makers. We connect with people who feel they have no voice, that they are not heard or listened to. And we send sky blue light for gracious communication. And we connect with the gift and appreciate the gift of silence. So sending sky blue light into our world for gracious communication. And one more time for our world. And then we rest in the centre of sound in the colour sky blue. And then we move to the centre of light in the colour indigo blue. And turning for ourselves, we connect with our inner wisdom and we brush past our eyes and bring it into the light. And we see with a vision that's clear. We see the beauty that's within each of us. We see the beauty in each other and the beauty that surrounds us. So connecting with our own inner wisdom and bringing it into the light. The gifts of our ideas and our intuition. And then one more time for ourselves. And we turn and we open our palms and we send indigo blue light into our world. And we send wisdom and light to the dark corners, to our world leaders, to the people in power. We send wisdom and light. So sending indigo blue light into our world. And one more time for our world. And we rest in the centre of light and the colour indigo blue. And then we reach the centre of the spirit. The colour is lilac and white. And we connect with our earth and we bring it up through each of our centres. And we become beacons of light and of love and of hope. And again, connecting with the earth and bringing the energy of the earth up through each of our centres, through our heart centre, and shining from the top of our crown, the gifts of the spirit of being connected, of being part of the cosmos, of being stardust. And one more time, connecting with the earth And bringing the energy of the earth up through each of our centres. And we become beacons of light and of love and of hope and connection. And then we draw the energy of the heavens down and we make our rainbows. Red for the earth and the gifts of being grounded and nourished and stable. Orange for water, the gifts of creativity and flexibility. Yellow for the gift of the sun and the energy and positivity. Green for healing and becoming a healing presence in our world. And rose gold for compassion for ourselves and for others. And sky blue for gracious communication, the gifts of listening and speaking. And indigo blue for the gifts of our inner wisdom. And white and lilac for the gifts of the spirit, of being connected, of being loved, and for hope. And then one more rainbow. And then we reach the energy of the heavens and we bring it down through each of our centres. And again. And once more. And at the level of our heart, we share with each other love and friendship and kindness. And then we bless each other. The light and love in me bows to the light and love in you. Namaste.